So this is somewhat a big news. We actually have a kind of a date of when the Google Pixel Fold will be announced that's revealed. And based on rumors, it looks like it might be revealed at its Google I/O May 10th, 2023. So that's when we're probably going to see a mix of the Google Pixel 7a, the Google Pixel Fold, and the Pixel 8 lineup. So I'm definitely interested to see if they do end up releasing it here, or yet again we see them push it back farther than this said date. But I just think at some point they really can't keep pushing it back. Now, recently there was some rumors, again I say very rumors, as in take this as a grain of salt, that somebody saw the Pixel Fold, somebody had it on the New York subway, and someone claimed that that was the Pixel Fold. Now, obviously, there's nothing confirming that. That's all speculation. It's all based on what somebody rumored to say. Could that be true? It's possible. But then at the same time, though, I always find it funny. It's like, how do you know that was a Pixel Fold? Did you look at it and say, that is definitely not a Galaxy Z Fold 4. That's definitely not a Surface Duo 1 or 2. And that's definitely not an Oppo Find N Find 2 or any of the other Chinese knockoff / foldable phones that they create over there. Did you just like go through a whole list of things like, that's definitely Google? I mean, you do realize that people do like take phones and then they add covers to them to make them look like something else. I mean, it's been going on for like ever now with iPhones. You could take an iPhone, for example, let's say an iPhone 11 right here. You can actually take off the back cover completely, put on another cover of, let's say, for example, an iPhone 14 Pro, and it will literally look like the iPhone 14 Pro because the back cover is removed. People have been doing that for a very, very long time. So someone could have took an Oppo Find N2 and said, you know what? I really want to make this look like a, I'll make this look like a Google Pixel Fold. So I'm going to take out the back and actually make it. Again, like I said, you might say, well, why would someone go through all that effort? Because they want to say they have a Google Pixel Fold? And again, that could just be a rumor of nothing special. It wasn't anything, and someone just thought it was actually something. But I'll tell you right now, though, this is also, as this is right here, what we can expect is we expect Google to preview Android 14 by May. The beta version of Android 14 should be available for Pixel users. We could learn more about the upcoming devices, like obviously the Google Pixel Fold. If that Pixel Fold gets released with, possibly with, what's it called? Android 14. Maybe that could put it a little bit over the edge. Like, I was thinking back and forth the other day to myself, like, what's all the things that they could possibly do, Google-wise, to make the Pixel Fold successful? We talked about the delays. We talked about how it's going to have that oomph factor about it to actually get it to sell as well as the Galaxy Z Fold 4 has. And, what does it do to stand out? I mean, at the end of the day, if it's a copy and paste of Oppo, it's not really going to do well, right? So, they have the Tensor G2 chip. That's obviously a really good thing. That puts them above the curve. They're not doing what Microsoft's doing. When Microsoft's creating their own entire... They're creating a whole entire new store revolved around the Surface Duo 3, where, if you want to get a Surface Duo 3, then you can get this new Microsoft store that's kind of like apps are dedicated to that device. That's how they're standing out. And other than the Tensor 2 chip, the one other thing I could think about would be Android 14. And, of course, if they can make it work perfect with the Android 14, with the Tensor 2 chip, G2 chip, and, of course, everything combined, maybe that's the little oomph they get that makes them special. But again, like I said, it's just so many what-ifs. You come in at a price tag of $1,800 for the, the Google Pixel Fold. I'm going to be really interested to see how many people are going to be sitting there at the podium, listening to this and saying, yes, I want to spend $1,800 on a Google Pixel Fold when right now Samsung is selling the Z Fold 4 for a solid, I believe right now, $1,500. And it was $1,500 a couple months after it came out. So, unless, you know, Google just shocks the world, that is something they could do. I'll give you that. That's one thing they could do that completely would shake up the whole game and possibly make people actually interested in the Pixel Fold. Would be is if they came out a price tag of like $1,400. I'm telling you right now, if they came out with any price tag below $1,800, which is rumored right now, they never going to start, could not be that much money. They would be the top of the news. It would be the top of the news for all foldable, flippable phones. You would have so many pre-orders if this phone comes out at anything below $1,800. And I say that. I'm not saying like if they come out like $1,750. Now, I mean, like, this comes out at $1,400. Wow. This thing is going to be off store shelves, absolutely going crazy within seconds. I mean, people are going to be going crazy over this phone. But, again, like I said, it all depends on the price tag. The price tag really dictates everything. I've said this many times, but a good price tag can completely make or break a device. I mean, you could have a crappy device, but if you have a correct price tag, you can really make the market. I mean, at least make some money off of it, but I'll be interested to see what ends up happening, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.